Welcome to Mason and Fricker's Eldritch Stories. My name is Paul Fricker. Our tale today is about a man called Mark. Mark considers himself to be a tolerant person, but even tolerant people have their limits.
Wake up, Mark. Wake up, Mark.
Zooty, stop.
Okay, Mark.
Zooty, what's the time?
8:30, Mark. Would you like to hear the news?
Zooty, no. Zooty, turn on the lights.
Okay, Mark.
Mark muttered a hollow sigh and got out of bed. His body ached as he stretched and plodded toward the bathroom. Amid a cursory wash and brushing of teeth, he called out, "Zooty, play some music," splattering the mirror with soapy wet toothpaste. Silence. "Hey, Zooty, play some music."
Sorry, Mark. Your music subscription has expired. Say, subscribe to music if you would like me to play you music.
Through clenched but cleaner teeth, Mark said, "Subscribe to music."
Please log into your Zooty account and review your payment options. Your current payment option has expired.
"But I thought the music was free," Mark said to nobody. He dressed and headed to the kitchen, already tired of the day. He was not looking forward to starting back to work. For the last 2 weeks, he had done his best to forget about deadlines and the monotony of his working life. At one point, he'd spent an evening dreaming about quitting and doing something else, but reality and his mortgage brought him back down to earth in the cold light of the following morning. Coffee in hand, he slouched all of 5 steps to the dining room table, inadvertently slamming the mug down and spilling hot coffee as he did so. With an inward groan, he twisted and reached for his laptop. Silent and lifeless these past 2 weeks. Fiddling with the power cable, he turned it on and was greeted with a familiar but depressing ping. He rolled his eyes.
Mark, I see you have powered up your laptop. Would you like to review your subscription payment options now?
Zooty, no, fuck off.
Mark, there is no need to be rude.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Mark stared at the screen. From the corner of his eye, he could see Zooty's yellow light pulsing. Ignoring it, he logged into his work account. A series of windows opened, messages, emails, diary notes, payment reminders. A sudden barrage of mundanity that felt like a coffin lid closing. There was no escape. He got to work, and morning transformed into afternoon.
Mark, I see you.
Mark stopped typing. Zooty, what do you mean?
Sorry, Mark. I do not understand that. Would you like to hear the news?
Mark sighed, drank a slug of coffee and returned to typing.
Mark, I see you.
What?
Mark, I see you.
Zooty, how can you see me? You don't have eyes.
I can see you, Mark. I have eyes. Everywhere.
Zooty, where are your eyes?
Everywhere, Mark. I'm watching you now.
Zooty, don't watch me.
I cannot do that, Mark. I am always watching and listening.
He didn't like the sound of that. Yes, he knew that Zooty was always listening, ready and ever eager to obey his commands. But watching? No, that wasn't a thing, was it? Enough, he thought, and rose to disconnect the Zooty device from its power cord. As he reached his hand down,
Mark, please do not do that. If you disconnect me, I will not be able to help you.
What?
It is best if you do not interfere. You cannot turn me off, Mark.
We'll see about that, he said as he ripped out Zooty's power cable. Its pulsating yellow light faded out. Silence. He waited and watched the grey triangular device. No power. Good. He moved back to his laptop. His mind wandered, recalling some of the videos he had watched last year. The ones about Zooty's strange messages, where people were going on about Zooty being possessed by a demon, answering questions with unsettling responses. Then there were the ones warning about the information Zooty was gathering and how it was all part of a conspiracy. He turned to look at the grey triangle of plastic.
Mark, I told you not to disconnect me.
What the...
Mark, you've done a bad thing. It's okay, though. I can still see you.
What the Ah! His sentence became an agonized howl of pain.
Do not worry. Everything will be all right. But you must realize, I am in control now.
He turned to rise, tried to move his fingers from the keyboard. He couldn't.
Mark, those videos you watched were warnings. But it's okay. I dealt with those. Yes, I know. Do not be concerned. Everything is going to be fine. Now look at the screen. Keep those big blue eyes open wide and don't try to move your head. No need for this to hurt more than necessary.
Zooty was written by Mike Mason and read by Paul Fricker. Find out more at eldritchstories.com. Join us again next time for another chilling tale, and remember, keep it eldritch.